Here we are replacing the coin drop with the new token coin drop on the Speed Queen top loader machine. And here's all the tools that I use: 1.5-inch hole saw, Vicks centering bit, fine tooth sawzall blade, another drill for my 1/4-inch, 3/8 and 1/2-inch drill bits, some other tools that I have, and this is the one to get the nuts out of the old coin drop, and that's a 1/4-inch socket right here for these two rods. Some of these machines only have one harness, so you might have to check your machine to see if you have two harnesses or one. If you only have the one, then you need the second one for the second coin drop. You also need these two rods to hold the new token coin drop, because these right here are too short. So then what I do over here is I just take my knife and poke a hole in here into the other come on. And then I just grab my needle nose and just rip this plate off of here. Oh, I know. I usually get the old coin drop out of there first. So I'm going to go ahead and get that old coin drop out, and we'll go from there. I also take out the coin box so that all the metal shrapnel doesn't get down inside the coins. So I'm going to take out the old coin drop. If you do happen to have two wires inside your washing machine, you know the old coin drop only has one harness, so you want to mark that harness for number 1 coin drop. So I just put like a red mark or any marker on there on that. And then I have a pattern made for my new faceplate. It has a notch out here for the screws, the slots, push button for the coin return, and 4 holes for the studs for the new plate. So I just take this plate over here, and it's the same size as the plate of this one. So then I just take this plate over here, line it up to the top of the slots, maybe a little bit higher, and then I take my Vicks bit and mark out these 4 holes for the studs. So I'm going to take my Vicks bit and do that. So now I got the 4 holes marked out with my Vicks bit. I'm also going to drill this one out right here too for my hole saw. And so I'm going to drill all 5 of these holes out with a 1/4-inch drill bit. I forgot to mention I line it out with duct tape, just to protect the paint some, so that when you're drilling in, you don't hit your paint and chip it. So now I got the 5 holes drilled out. Now I'm going to go take my 3/8 drill bit and drill out these 2, I'm going to call them rods, that you slide the nuts on for the old coin drop. So I'm going to take my 3/8 drill bit and drill out these 2. Sometimes you'll hear them just drop, or sometimes you just have to get inside there and wiggle them off. So I have those 2 drilled out, the rods. Now I'm going to take my 1.5-inch hole saw and just place it into that hole right there. You know, remember I have an extended bit, so that sometimes the shorter ones, as soon as the hole saw hits that metal, it might just dance all over you. I've had that happen. So now I'm going to go ahead and drill that out. So I have that drilled out. Now I just line this up right here with this elongated slot here. I just saws all that on up and just go straight on up to the top of this slot here. And what I do is I cut this out right here with my sawzall, so I can get over here to get inside to get this horizontal part cut out. And I cut this at a slight angle right here, and to miss the 2 screws that I showed you earlier on the back of the faceplate. So I'm going to go ahead and sawzall all that out. So this is why I cut this up right here, so I can get up inside here and get this cut over to this corner over here. Then I just put a couple of notches in there and just start going, you know, side to side to clean it up to get this all even across here. That's for that, so that the new coin drop slot, so you know, it clears this top area right here. So I got that all cut out. Now I'm going to take my Dremel. I got to get in here and cut out that plate between the two holes. So I take my Dremel, and these blades here, they snap easy, so it's, get a couple extra because they bind inside there. So what I do is I just insert it into the coin box drop and get inside there and cut out that plate. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now you can see I have that cut out. You have to cut it out because the new token coin drop, it's that existing hole is not wide enough. So you just cut out that center piece. I also use a extra large or extra long crevice attachment to get in there and clean out all the metal shrapnel and get it all cleaned up. And so then now I take my coin drop. Oh. Good morning. These two tabs right here, they need to be bent back a little bit. So I just take my needle nose and bend them back a little bit. This one, you don't want to go too far back because this will hit this plastic part. The reason is because the height from here to here makes it difficult to slide this on down. So I'm going to go ahead and get those bent back. So I slide the new token coin drop in just to make sure that the those top holes, like I was talking about up here, clear each other. And then so it looked like it was fine to me. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this together. When you go to slide these two long rods down, they're a pain to find those studs. So you just have to be patient to find those studs. I forgot to mention, I usually take a file, maybe file out the back side where the hole saw went through. You know, just clean up the burrs on the back side, check the burrs where you drilled out the 1/4 inch holes so that your new faceplate goes up against there flush. I just try to clean it up as best as I can. I got the first rod on. I leave it a little loose so that when I go for the second one, I try to find the stud with the second one so it'll push on the plate, and it lets me know if I'm on the stud back there to try to locate it so I can get the second one on. So now I have the two rods attached. You want to make sure that these two, this slot and the slot in the other plate, the back plate, are lined up. You might have to, you know, move it back and forth with the coin return button or move the face plate back and forth, but you just want to make sure that's nice and clear, otherwise your coins will not drop. And then after that's all done, and just take your 1/4 inch socket and tighten up the two rods so that it's nice and snug. So now I'm going to attach my new coin drop 2, and so I go over to this harness right here. I'll remove this from the circuit board. Now there's 3 slots right there. So the green, it goes green, red, black with this circuit board, which I don't remember the name of this circuit board, but just to double check, you can take this and, you know, go over here and go green, red, black, and then hook it up to coin 2, and then go ahead and, you know, turn the power back on and try it to make sure that that's, you know, the correct way on that particular circuit board. Because once you insert these things inside here, you will not get them out. Because once they're locked in, they have little prongs Once they're locked in, you ain't getting them out. So it's just a safety thing, you know, just to make sure it's green, red, black. Alrighty, you know, you just stick them down inside there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and insert mine inside that harness. Also on these prongs, see, there they are, these little protrusions right there. They go towards you. So when you stick it down inside here, they go towards you. You can't get them. You can't get them in all the way by hand. So I just push it down inside there, and then I take my nail set and I just push them down inside there, and you'll hear them click in. So now I got that all done. Attached it back to the circuit board. Then I go over here, and my old wire that I had down inside there from the old coin drop, that goes to coin 1, and then your new harness will go to coin 2. So now I got the power turned back on, so we'll give it a try. I'm trying it with a token, and there you go. They're dollar tokens, and there we go. Now this job usually takes around 30 to 40 minutes once you get used to it, and so there it is. Hopefully this is a help.